Jinger Duggar discusses birth control, brother Josh, and leaping into independence from her family's religion. She tells if she has spoken to Josh while he is incarcerated and refers to the family's clergyman as a false prophet. One of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's numerous children, Jinger Duggar Vuolo, is not done criticizing her upbringing's strong religious convictions and her sudden shift in viewpoint. The entire 19 kids and counting family were brought up as followers of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, a fanatical Christian organization created by Bill Gothard. Its doctrines assert that women should submit to men and dedicate their life to being spouses and mothers since men are superior to them. Women are not permitted to wear cosmetics, and followers are not permitted to dance or consume alcohol. High heels or anything lower than ankle-length dresses. Ahead of the publication of her new book Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear, Jinger said on Monday on Good Morning America that it has a lot of characteristics of, some would say it's a cult. It has a lot of similarities because it's so hard to leave. I thought it was all true, all these teachings from this man I had followed. It was a teacher that I grew up thinking was teaching me the Bible, and I thought his words were the words of God, she said. It wasn't until I got older I stopped and started to examine his teachings. False prophet and false teacher, Duggar said, referring to Gothard. But in recent years, she began to seriously study the Bible's lessons, and began to doubt many of the things she had been taught to believe. She seemed to have changed her mind about a few things, including birth control. Jinger, who has 18 siblings, said on GMA that just because kids are a blessing from God, doesn't mean to have as many as possible. I always thought that was totally wrong, she added in a statement to People. Simply said, I no longer see it that way. I've undoubtedly changed. She was questioned about her brother Josh Duggar during TV interviews with ABC and Fox TV. Josh is presently serving a 12.5-year sentence in federal prison after being convicted guilty of obtaining and retaining child porn. Talking about it is difficult. I am aware that's a very different matter. Talking about it is tough, she remarked, crying on GMA. I talk a little bit about that in the book and how my heart just breaks for the victims and their families and also for all the trail of pain that's been left behind.